Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 5th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at this storm system here. This was the tropical system that the National Hurricane Center was watching here, but it has kind of then meandered over land, so no tropical development. But still may have to watch it as it continues to exit off the northeast coast. But I think the water's pretty cool up here, so I don't think no development out of this system. We got one down here in the southern Caribbean Sea, trying to get his act together, but I think it will move across Central America and into the Eastern Pacific. This system here looks to become our next tropical cyclone over in the Eastern Pacific, and more activity in Central America, South America as well. And you can see a little swirl. That little swirl we was taking a look at yesterday, you can see it kind of still swirling in the same area, but it's trying to pull precipitation from the south to the north, but nothing to write home about. Severe weather breaking out across portions of Mexico into Texas and Oklahoma and the Kansas region. More activity in through Colorado to Utah to Nevada, and also in the portions of Wyoming, also North and South Dakota. A little bit of scattered activity up toward the Great Lakes, also in the portion of Ohio back into southeast Canada to New York State. And then we got another storm system here that's approaching from the northwest. Will move into Washington, Oregon State, and may bring trigger a lot of severe weather over the coming days. Kind of catch it with a lot of this moisture here over Four Corners region. Going to bring a lot of severe weather from Texas to the East Coast, to the Carolinas, Virginia, and to Florida. We'll show you that in just a few minutes in the Storm Prediction Center outlooks, and also your local forecast. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got thunderstorms and showers from New Brunswick over here across South Canada, over here toward Lake Superior, toward Wisconsin, Minnesota, to the Dakotas, Nebraska, all the way down to Texas, to Colorado, to Wyoming, Utah, Nevada, California, northern Arizona. Then from Louisiana to the Florida Keys, all the way to the Carolinas, through Pennsylvania to New Hampshire, to Maine, New Brunswick area as well, to Ohio, to Indiana. Then we got severe weather from Texas to Colorado, to Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, northern Alabama, northern Mississippi, northwest Georgia, much of Tennessee, all of Kentucky, and also southeast Missouri. You can get some heavy rain and flash flooding over portions of Kansas and Oklahoma regions as well. A little bit of mixed precipitation up here in portions of Wyoming, also Colorado and Utah. We've got a little bit of severe weather up into portions of Massachusetts and the Connecticut region as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Here's your Saturday outlook now. You can see thunderstorms and showers across southeast Canada, stretching over New Brunswick, to Maine, to New Hampshire, to New York State, down to D.C., to the Virginia region, Carolinas, Florida, Atlantic coastal waters, the northern Gulf, stretching back to Louisiana, Texas, to Colorado, to Kansas, all the way up in the areas of Minnesota and the Dakotas, a little bit up here around Lake Superior, South Canada. Mixed precipitation in Colorado, some shower activity in Utah, Nevada, and California, a little bit of southwest Texas, northern Mexico. Then we got some severe weather from Texas to Oklahoma to Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, portion of Kentucky, through the Carolinas, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi regions as well. Like I said, I have a little bit of mixed precipitation in Colorado. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches, warning, and advisory map currently across the nation. Alright, you can see we've got a lot of air quality alerts here. Portion of Minnesota through much of Michigan, eastern Wisconsin, northeastern areas of Illinois, northern areas of Indiana, eastern areas of Nebraska, all of West Virginia. We even got some severe thunderstorm watches in effect around New York State, also northern Pennsylvania, more down here in portions of Oklahoma, Texas, and also in the Colorado and New Mexico areas of Kansas. Tornado watches in the yellow there as well, stretching into Texas and also in the portion of New Mexico. Air quality alerts in areas of Arizona. Got some flash flood warnings and flood advisories over southern Nevada, portion of California, also in the portions of Texas, also in the portion of Kansas region as well. And you got severe thunderstorm warnings also in effect, and a couple of tornado warnings in Texas. More severe thunderstorm warnings in portions of Oklahoma. And then again up here in New York, portions of Pennsylvania and New York State. Special weather statements there as well in portions of New York State, Pennsylvania, and also portions of Illinois. Flood watch is also in effect for you guys in portions of Missouri, Arkansas, also portions of Oklahoma, southern Kansas region, and North Texas. We got the small craft advisories out here in the coastal waters off the mid-Atlantic coast. Special marine warning off the coast of Florida. Then again from Northern California all the way up to Washington State, around the Hawaiian Chain Islands, south side, north side looks good. Got some a little bit on the south side of the Alaska region as well. Inland winter storm warnings and special weather statements expected there as well. All right, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. All right, you can see we got that general thunderstorm from right here near Fresno, California to Cedar City to Minneapolis, all the way up to Burlington, Wilmington to Charleston, to areas of Orlando to Miami to New Orleans. Marginal risk from Cheyenne, Wyoming down to south, just south of Fort Stockton, all the way to Columbus, Georgia, Columbia, South Carolina, you're included, Charlotte, all the way up to Portland, Maine. A little bit of slight risk up here around the Springfield and Boston area. Then again from Pablo to Fort Stockton to Fort Steele to Bowling Green, also Chattanooga. The tornado probability is going to look like this. 2% from Pablo, Colorado to Lubbock, Texas, far east of Bowling Green, Nashville, Jackson, and Evansville areas. Damaging winds. 5% from Denver, Colorado to the south of Fort Stockton, to Columbia, South Carolina to Portland, Maine. There's that 15% around Springfield. Excuse me, then from Fort Stockton all the way east to Chattanooga. Also Bowling Green, you're included as well. Large hail looks like this. 5% up here around the Springfield, Albany area. Then again from Bowling Green to Cheyenne, Wyoming down to Fort Stockton. And there's the large hail. Baseball size from Pablo, Colorado to Amarillo to Lubbock. And then more activity to near Norman, Oklahoma and Wichita Falls. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Okay, it's going to look like this. General thunderstorm from Reno, Nevada, Redding, California to McCook to Colby, all the way up to Portland, Maine, Burlington. Then again from Orlando to the Florida Key, New Orleans, you're included. Marginal risk from Pablo to Lubbock, all the way to Alexandria, Dalton. Then again right along from Wilmington to Richmond, Virginia to Evansville, Indiana, Hannibal, Jefferson City. Then from Fort Steele to Wichita Falls, all the way to Charlotte, Columbia, Raleigh, Charleston, Savannah, Atlanta. You're included in that as well. Probability going to look like this, 5 and 15% respectively. 15% from Texas to the Carolinas. And then 5% up here around Minnesota and the Dakotas. And then from New Mexico to Virginia and South Georgia. Alright, let's take a look at day number 4. We got another couple areas of 15% risk area expected. From Raleigh to Wilmington to Columbia to Charleston, Savannah. 15% risk area for severe weather there. And then again from Amarillo to Lubbock to Wichita Falls, Abilene, and just north of Midlands. You're included in that 15% risk area as well. So we'll continue to monitor this here, see if anything updates anything. See if it moves into an enhanced risk or downgrade any. So we'll continue to monitor this. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. And also like these videos, share these videos, and make sure you subscribe if you have not. And I'll keep you up to date on the severe weather starting on your Friday and going into early next week. So stay tuned, and I'll have more on your local forecast and the severe weather as well.